Okay, guys, so here's what happened. I was totally planning to play Far Cry 6, and then it turns out it like uninstalled itself. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna play Fraymakers tonight because Far Cry sucks. There's been a lot going on in my life, and it's been kind of hard to like keep up with streams. I've barely been able to make the Metroid Prime multi-stream or multi-world, Boston and Cal. So, hold on. Okay. So yeah, shit's been going on. I recently moved and have been in the process of moving for a few weeks now, and that's the reason why like the last 2 Sundays I haven't been able to stream. So it's just been kind of crazy. So we're gonna do Fraymakers for right now. Might even just stream this the whole stream. I might switch games though, because you know, I was planning to do Far Cry, but now it's saying that it's not even located on my computer, which means it basically uninstalled itself or something happened in between the move, which I don't feel like dealing with it right now. So fuck that shit. So apologies, and also I guess there's also the fact that Allie is not here at the moment. She is laying down because she is tired. Understandably so. So we'll just fucking play this. Not that this is a bad game. Fraymakers is great. If people who want to play me during it, and if the game functions. Ow. Oh boy, this is laggy. But yeah, just in the process of moving. The nice thing is that basically I ended up moving in with Allie, and it'll be a lot easier to do co-op streams, ideally with her anyway. But we have to figure out like the audio situation, because the way we have the setup is now is that we might be able to hear each other through each other's mics, and that's no fun because then we'll just have echoing, and so we may have to like set up one mic and just share it between the both of us, but we want to make sure that mic won't pick up us, or I don't know, we'll figure something out. But yeah, it's been a stressful week or so. I had to drive fucking 17 hours almost non-stop. We only stopped like for obviously for gas and other things, but you know, basically did one half of it one night and then the other half the next day, and that was a lot. I didn't think I'd be able to drive for so damn long, but apparently I can. Turns out if you have plenty of energy and snacks in the car, you'll be fine to do almost anything. And I would say I'm a pretty good driver, to be honest. I'm very responsible and definitely know how to manage bad drivers on the road. Because generally speaking, if someone's being an asshole, I'll just be like, fine, you can fucking just go in front of me. I don't give a shit. I just want to make it there alive, unlike you, apparently. It's basically the attitude you have to have whenever you have road ragers. But then again, there's also some common courtesies that I do that obviously a lot of people don't do, like fucking using their turn signals. Like, I don't know why that's such a fucking taboo for everyone on the road. It's like, oh, I just want to be in this lane now. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to be in this lane. I'm just going to go ahead and swerve over. So what's happening right now is that it's lagging really badly, and that's why it keeps freezing. I think what that lag is basically means is that we keep getting desynced, and the game's like trying to reseek us because it's rollback netcode. So it just like freezes him completely. Or freezes the game completely. I'll probably just play somebody else after this, hopefully. Because, I mean, this game's great, but if it's laggy, it's no fun. Oh my god. I can't even fucking do, like, my regular combos. Holy shit. So laggy. Oh, I'm dead. That's great. Thanks, lag. Okay, you can drop kick me, but that ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, apologies for the lack of streams on Sundays. We're gonna try to do better. That's just what it is, you know, real life gets in the way. That's just how we roll it in the go to bed cast. Sometimes we won't stream, and that's totally okay. Because for most of us, this is just really a hobby and not something we're trying to, like, make a career out of, so. Oh my goodness. Could you please just die? I don't want to play this game anymore. Or at least this guy specifically, because holy shit is it laggy. I feel bad because I would rematch this guy, it's just the connection's not good. No fun. If you encounter, please let us know. Fraymakers, yeah. Why does it even ask me to, like, type anything or... Yeah, there was obviously desync there. Okay. I think for anyone who plays this, or who is interested in playing this game, I think a good rule of thumb is just setting delay to about 3 frames. It's, that's just generally safer. Alright. Oh shit, what the hell happened? Oh god. Okay, hold on a second, guys. For some reason, I'm like super zoomed in on my fucking screens here, and I don't know how the hell I did that. It was like some weird setting I did on my computer. Oh, I have the magnifier up. This is shit. There we go. That was so weird. Okay, there we go. We got it fixed up. And this connection is not much better, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, come on. I wish for games like this, like, it would let me just quit the game. Like, I literally can't play. He's lagging really badly. Okay, he disconnected, thank goodness. About to say, holy shit. Wait, what's downloading? Hold on a second. Stop doing that. Ugh. Not been a good stream so far. I can definitely say that. But it's okay. Got to take the good with the bad sometimes. I hope chat's doing all right tonight. Hello, Ali. Far Cry uninstalled itself, so we're just not going to play it tonight. Far Cry just didn't want to be played, actually, is really the proper way to put that, honestly. It's just decided, nah. If I have an issue with Far Cry next stream, we probably won't even fucking finish the 6th game. It's fine. We'll just play 5 because fuck it. We're not in love with it anyway, so why the hell would he keep playing it? And then after that, we might play something else. We'll see. We just got to figure things out first. I'm trying to think of what I could do as a backup. I could probably just play Deep Rock. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, Gord Fox. The Wi-Fi's okay, I think. It's hard to tell right now. I have to play on it extensively for me to be able to tell you. Okay, this is a much better game. This guy might actually know how to play Commander Video. Shit. Oh. Spoke too soon. I mean, a little desyncing here is not that bad as long as it, like, isn't constant. Drop kick. Yep. I should play Slap City on stream sometime. Just to show off, like, Ultra Fish Brujin, character that's gonna eventually be finished in this game. The one I've got this game for, really. Just because I love that guy. So funny and silly. You are dead, sir. Yeah, that was a good edge guard by him. I actually could have saved myself, but that's okay. But say I have the Crag assist. It's really good at saving yourself, to be honest. Oh. Yeah, the puppies aren't doing anything. Drop kick. Yeah, the puppies are playing Fraymakers too. I'm playing Arwen right now, actually. It's not bad. Oh shit. Oh. Oh god. Oh. Again, I could have saved myself, but it's okay. Wait, that edge guards him? What the hell? He couldn't grab the edge? That's crazy. Watch it be the same guy. There's not that many people playing this game right now because it's still so early. Oh, it's someone different. Okay. You know, Jump Taro, or I mean, Jump Taro is not like a bad name for him because it really is just kind of what he does. But Well Taro in his current state, I'm actually not a big fan of. Like, I understand they're trying to keep the characters original to how they originally play, somewhat, without like too many artistic liberties. But like, talk about, like, imagine like somebody like Kirby, but every time he double jumped, he automatically did an attack at the same time. Like, that's basically what Well Taro is, and he's annoying because of it. It makes it to where it's really hard to um, hit him or anticipate like what he's gonna do at any given time. Because characters with multiple jumps have always been pretty decent in Smash, outside of like Smash 64 with Kirby being the worst character in the game. But not only that, but it seems like its down air and up air are like insane in the amount of range that they have. But you know, it's an early access game, so changes will happen. I'm thinking Commando Video is gonna get nerfed because I feel like he's honestly kind of strong. I mean, he's basic bread and butter bitch, but it's kind of how it is, I suppose. It's like saying Mario is strong. It's like, of course he's strong. Like, he's the first character they actually finished. And, like, the first character they designed, and they designed him really well. Yeah, bread and butter bitch. But you know what? You know what it is about Commander Video is that he honestly is a combination of Falco and Fox. It's like really easy and like fun to pick up. Like Falcon and Fox with like a Mario back air. Goodness. Lag. You know what I need to do? I need to play somebody else in this game. I played Commander Video so damn much. Oh shit. Oh god. He actually saved my life. Maybe after this I'll play Arcane, because I actually know how to play Arcane pretty decently. Or at least I used to, anyway, back when I played Rivals. Talk about a really good character. Oh, got him with the up smash. Oh, he left the game. Okay, well, let's see if I can find somebody else. If it takes too long to find matches in this game, though, I'll probably switch to, like, Deep Rock. Just a heads up for the stream. Just because, you know, I like to keep things rolling. And for those that weren't here earlier, the reason why Far Cry 6 isn't up today is because it uninstalled itself for some reason. I haven't been able to stream for the last 2 weeks because I've been busy moving in. Allie and I are living together now for the benefits of our relationship, and it's been going great, but it's been just very stressful, so we just haven't been able to stream the last 2 Sundays. But of course, the Sunday I can stream, fucking Far Cry 6 decides to uninstall itself in between the moves somehow. I don't know what happened. My guess is maybe the files got corrupted between, like, the power down and powering up. I don't know, Gord Fox. It literally says, like, when I tried to launch the game, it just said locate game. I'm like, what do you mean locate it? It's on the fucking computer. It was like asking me what directory it was installed in. It's like, hell, I don't know. I don't fucking know where Ubisoft puts its shit. So I was just like, you know what? It's fine. I kind of didn't want to stream it today anyway, so fuck it. Let's see. Play this stupid color. Shit, this guy might be good, though. It's gonna suck to play somebody new in this game. Oh god, I'm dead. Okay, I have to remember to put my puddle down, because it's a big part of the kit. Damn, it's still lagging a lot. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what his forward air is. It's like that stupid fucking bubble move. I literally can't do anything right now because the lag's pretty kind of bad right now. Ugh. Oh my god, like every fucking second it's desyncing. How do you play like this, dude? Oh my goodness. So I'm not gonna play that guy. Yes. Why does the game ask me if it like, oh, did it desync? You should let us know. It's like, no, don't fucking ask me. Obviously desynced. You don't need to ask me that. Just go ahead and take a bug report and just look at the fucking log as to why it desynced a lot. It's probably because the other guy's connection was ass. Fine. Oh my god, I got the same fucking guy. Oh my god, the lag is so bad. I'm just not gonna play him, dude. Like, it's that fucking bad. I can't fucking play against a really bad lagger, dude. Like, it's just so frustrating for myself and the stream. Okay, so apparently this is the only person playing Fraymakers at the moment. I'm gonna give it one more try, and if I can't find somebody else, then we're gonna switch to Deep Rock. Here, on the off chance that it's that fucking guy. Okay, it's actually somebody else. Of course it is. Crazy to me that fighting games in our these up indie fighting games. Yeah, I know, right? He's sinking. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to switch to Deep Rock. Like, this is too laggy. Like, everyone's lagging right now. It's like, I really don't understand how anybody can play a fighting game where it's this fucking laggy and still fucking play just fine. Oh my god. So fucking laggy. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're gonna switch games because it's just not gonna work. I think this game might need to be updated, but it won't take very long. Oh, nope, never mind. It doesn't need to be. Cool. Time to update the stream title then. Expiration date on this jug. Oh my god. February 20th. You're playing with fire, my friend. Okay. It's been a while since I've streamed this game. Not much has really changed at the moment. We're still in the current season. Did I miss the lunar event? I think I did. Or the New Year event, I think. Or did I do it? I don't remember. It's okay. Anyway, what do I need to do? I do need to do the Elite Deep Dive, so I guess I might as well do that. See what it is this week. Been banned? Look, just because my name is cheat doesn't mean I actually cheat, guys. Like, I know he straight up banned me because of my name. Like, that's literally, that's so stupid. Here, let me see it. Okay. I guess I'm just hosting one myself. What class do I want to play? Yeah, I'll stick with engineer. What are the objectives right now? Let's see. They're not that. Well, the first mission's not that hard. I just need to get a full crew in here, and then I can play. Because the thing about Elite Deep Dives is that, unlike regular missions, you cannot join them pre or during mission. Like, you have to be like a set party from the get-go. So, like, you know, this team right here, Payback Paycheck, like, I can't join their game even though they're missing someone. That's just not how it works. So, with an Elite Deep Dive, you really want at least maybe 2 or 3 people before you attempt it. I mean, you could probably solo it, and people have, but it depends on the missions, and it depends on your loadout and your efficiency. And it probably takes a fuck ton longer, too, to do it that way. But since you're solo, you have to gather the resources, do whatever objectives a lot slower, because you don't have the extra hands. So hopefully I can get a full crowd here pretty soon. Oh, wait. I am set the public, right? Here, let me make sure that I do that. Yeah, I think I was set the private before. Or I'll join this guy. Let's see. Let's see if this jerk kicks me. Oh, he might not.
Infestation problems. Automated turret might.
I think Gord's dead because he hasn't responded as to how he's feeling after eating that cereal with that expired milk. Tummy hurts. Oh, Gord. You're a great viewer, man. We'll miss you.
I ain't got all day.
What song do you want us to play at your funeral, man?
Drop sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
And hours of silence.mp3.
Never
felt better. Get ready to
I thought it was just gonna be like 10 times reverberated farts for 5 minutes.
Hope it'll be easier than the last time.
Here we go again!
If we survive, next round is on me.
Welcome to the deep dive, miners. You signed up for this. You know the drill. Complete your 2 objectives and proceed to the next stage.
Platform created. One platform ready to use.
Okay, hold on a second before we continue. Oh, nope. Nope, that's not what I was trying to do, game. Stream, I was trying to do this. Let's see.
Skull Crusher!
There we go. Perfect. Me accidentally moving to capture like that. He died just to go. Actually, why is it not locked? I was about to say it should be locked. There's no reason why it isn't. Say it's not like I'm ever going to need to move it unless I intend to change the layout.
Glad I ain't the one to sort this stuff later.
Okay. We need to just... What are we doing? We're mining. And collecting eggs. Primary objective is to collect eggs. How'd the team get down there? They dig a hole?
Fucking stone, brother.
Okay, they went down this way. It's been a while since I played this game, so bear with me. The nice thing about this game is that it's always refreshing to come back to, in my opinion. As long as you like the core gameplay loop. If you don't like the core gameplay loop, then you will never like this game. That's the honest truth. Can't get any simpler than that. It's like that one, or it's like several people have said, you know, the first 5 hours of this game is not going to be much different from, like, your, like, 200th hour playing this game. For the most part, the core gameplay is going to be the same. Now, progression is definitely there, and it's definitely present. But there comes a certain point where progression is just kind of like a secondary thing and not really a primary, like, thing you're working towards.
Platform up.
Because everything you get in this game, like, honestly, outside of, like, promotions, like the gear that you can get or the cosmetic upgrades and stuff like that, I mean, it's all dependent on whether or not you get lucky and get a drop of, like, either a loot crate or an event or something else, you know? That said, I think when you play this game on the highest difficulty, it becomes a much different game. Well, I wouldn't say much different. I would just say it's basically the same game, but you have to actually take it a little bit more seriously. And, like, the bugs will, like, show you no mercy on this difficulty. They will fuck you up.
What's the death bot of the Praetorian? You've got company! A pressure here! need the damn minecart on legs. Where is it? Come here. Let go.
Where's fucking Molly? Oh shit.
Molly, over here. I've got a bad feeling about this, but not as bad as this.
Focus on the oppressor!
But I'm faster.
Objective completed. Morkite quota met.
No more oppression.
I really like playing engineer.
Oh, I could need a good rest.
I called for the news.
Oh yeah, speaking of engineer, I should probably set up my fucking turret, huh?
Sentry gun needs assembling. Arm. We are free from the oppressor.
Oh god.
Lightning.
Sweet.
Reloading.
Lock and loaded.
Alright, but I have to set. Excuse me. I'm so tired these days. I'll have to set myself a reminder to make sure I get Far Cry 6 running before next stream. But you can catch me again this Wednesday when Austin, Cal, and I finish. I'm not sure if we're going to finish it, but we're going to be definitely making more progress in the multi-word playthrough of Metroid Prime 1 and 2 randomizer.
Swarm headed your way.
And that's been going great. Because we finally made progress. Like, we finally figured out, you know, what we needed to do, and now it's like literally now I can finally play the game. And it's just so funny, because it's like the whole time, like the reason why we weren't able to make progress is because Cal could not get me my light beam, and that's because he just didn't know how. And once I finally got the light beam, I was like, holy shit, now I can get all this stuff for Cal, and he can finally get all this stuff and get ready to, you know, do shit. And then Austin's a useless piece of shit on the seed because he doesn't have any of our fucking power-ups. Just expansions and a bunch of nothings. Which is like, I don't know how that happened. But you know what? It's a randomizer. Oh my god, there's a lot of bugs here. 6 strings worth of setup, you could finally start the run. I know, like seriously. It's like hilarious, like that the light beam was like so far behind like everyone else's game. Because it's like that's such a crucial item for Samus. Like she gets both beams like pretty early in that game because you really need them both. Like you don't fight the first boss until you get the light beam. The first major boss anyway. You can't open any doors without it, so it was just kind of like frustrating because I kept saying it's like I need the light beam. It's like if without the light beam I can't do anything. Like I need it. Yeah, that nothing item, like the fact that there are nothings is actually kind of insane to me. I'm guessing it's just like there had to be nothings because there was just only so many items that like we already had, because technically Austin gave us 3 energy tanks each. So that's like technically 9 energy tanks that were taken out of like the upgrades. And it's just like, I guess they just needed to generate nothings because those rooms carry like items in them. That's just kind of how it worked out, I suppose.
Minus, you're doing well so far. Management sends their regards. Get ready for the second stage of the deep dive.
But it's all good. I mean, you know, I think the next time, if we were to do something like that, we better be more mindful of like certain things that are like really frustrating. But I mean, the thing is we're not sure if we'll ever do something like that unless they add like Prime 3 and Dread. If they get the Dread randomizer going, that would be amazing, and I would totally like be up for that. Because the funny thing about Dread is that I actually do know how to sequence break a little bit in that game, so there's like a couple things I could do that would be interesting to show off. Because very, very easy like sequence breaks too, not super hard.
One platform, ready to use. I'm not one of them
Watch the
get
stray bullets!
Line is up.
Everyone, can I get some attention? For Carl! Born ready!
It's just Dread to me was like such a good Metroid game that like I really loved the idea of like how the speedrunners were able to break it and sequence break it, so I learned like those tricks, and like there's some pretty major ones. Like you can get screw attack like hella early in the game, and like that one was a pretty unique break because it required like a couple other items for you to be able to do it properly. But when I learned how to do that one, it was fucking awesome. And then technically, like, some of the sequence breaks were like, you could literally skip a boss because of it. It was pretty funny. Like a big major boss. Because the boss himself doesn't drop any upgrades, so you don't need to actually fight him. So, I learned that as well.
Let there be light. One sentry gun ready to be built. Armed and ready.
But it's crazy, like, you know, as modern of a game as Dread is, like, they're still able to find ways to, like, sequence break and break the game. Oh shit, I'm out. Fuck.
Shredder's out. Whack-a-mole. Gotta go fast.
I need ammo, guys. But anyway, that'd be really cool when they get the Red randomizer going and they can get the multi-world working for that. Really gotta appreciate like all the work that those people go through to like bring us those like mods for the games. Because that's just so cool. Like randomizers are just like, in my opinion, like really fun and chaotic, and it's a great way to like basically mix up like the way someone can speedrun a game. Because they were really like they were really built for the purpose of like making speedruns more interesting, I believe. But it's cool that they also made it to where like there's logic checks to make sure that like even if you play it casual, you know, you can still beat it. You don't have to use tricks.
Getting more ammo. Smooth. Platform. Shred and destroy. Look at me. I'm your master.
Shield blade!
You know, it's like Metroid Lake is probably the reason why I like Deep Rock so much, because some of the environments and atmosphere like definitely give me Metroid vibes. Hell, even the enemies are a little Metroid inspired. Like the enemies that like come in and float and zap you, they look like Metroids and stuff. And then also, you know, that Dreadnought I was fighting, it has that weak point in the back. Hell, in Metroid 1, one of the first bosses you fight is an armor-plated bug with a weak spot in the back with like a squishy abdomen that can blow up. So, it's kind of fun. It's cool to see those parallels. Loot bug down. Good old Deep Rock. I could always count on you to provide a stream when my other games don't work well. The great thing about Deep Rock is that even though the gore gameplay is the same, the generation of the map is always different. The experience is always different. Like, just, you honestly can't beat it. Your teams are always going to be different. Objectives are always going to be different. At least the amounts and like, especially the elite deep dives. They're probably the most unique. The interesting thing about elite deep dives that I didn't explain is that it's basically like a weekly that you do every week. The map is always going to be the same. It's just they generate the map in a specific way to provide a certain challenge. Like some of the weeks they can be very fucking brutal. Like some people actually complain about them being too hard. And then the deep dive is just like the original version, except, you know, not as hard. Obviously, the elite just makes it elite. For like only the best players.
Platform up.
We're in hell. What do you mean we're in hell? Putting the beer on top of the fridge so the dwarves can't reach it. That's not nice.
Swarm on the way. Repeat, swarm.
Ready. We gotta locate and destroy the food nexus, or we will have
Also, the fridge is like mini fridge size, so I think they can reach it.
NATO side.
Lock and load.
Leaks now. Shredder lighting up.
Well, I need to get something set up. Like, this isn't ideal, but oh no, there's a. Is that a bulk that I'm hearing? Where's the bulk? Oh shit, where am I?
Supply drop from orders is on the way. Only species incoming. Take care of what is left, then have a breather.
Oh no, this is not good. Okay, I need to help kill this thing like ASAP. Okay. Say I was about to get destroyed by that thing. Okay, so that was a little hectic, but we made it.
Suck on this, you freak of nature. Stay strong, brother. Platform.
Board ready.
And then it's shit like that, intense moments like that, that really make me love this game.
Ready to kill some more crepes.
Lighting!
Plus, I know how much Gord loves it when I do my Deep Rock weeklies on stream. Because I know how much he loves dailies. Hey, I am very funny, okay?
I got the cave leak.
Oh,
Relax! I took out the cave leech.
oh, it's a cave leech cluster. Probably should have noticed that firsthand, huh?
Think you can kill me? Well, think again. Taste the pickaxe! I die a little inside every time I have to take out that dwarf's knives. Let there be light. Light is up. Damn those ceiling bugs. Platform.
There was something interesting that I heard about. Oh, apparently, just for anyone who's a fan of Zelda and does not want to see anything Tears of the Kingdom related regarding spoilers, you should be very careful on the internet right now, because supposedly an art book leaked and it has major spoilers. So just be careful, friends.
One platform. Ready to use.
I think it's interesting that stuff like that somehow leaks. That's kind of fucking insane. That's like the amount of risk these people probably put to like keep their reputation and jobs even to leak this shit. Like, it's probably insane. Because Nintendo doesn't fuck around. Like, they really don't. They somehow fucking kept it under wraps that Metroid Prime Remastered didn't fucking leak. Yeah, I am glad that, like, I don't really use Twitter anymore. I mean, I do occasionally, but it's getting to the point where I'm not going to really use it. I'm not really sure why I even have it, to be honest. It's just fun to make that funny tweet every once in a while, but other than that, I mean, yeah.
No more room. Time for deposit. I need the mill right here.
Swarm? I repeat, swarm!
Covering fire. See here.
What kind of fiendish
An
technology
art
makes
book
modern
from the
content
Tears of the
get
Kingdom, like some artwork, got leaked apparently, and it's been posted, and it contains major spoilers, like the new Zelda game, the sequel to Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, if you guys are trying to avoid spoilers on that game in any way, shape, or form, you should probably stay off of social media for a while. Probably until the game releases, to be honest. I mean, you know, I've seen the trailer for Tears of the Kingdom, and I do like what I see so far. But it looks like they're going to be very scarce about what the game's going to be really about. They're going to pull the same shit that they did with Breath of the Wild, like barely give you anything for it, and then just release the game. Because they know that Zelda just kind of sold itself at this point, especially with how much effort they're putting into the new games. But it's true though, I mean, I was talking with Ali the other day. It's like, who fucking like actually like hates Zelda like with a passion? Like besides the fact that it's popular, I guess. If you could even, I mean, I guess you can call it that. Like, how can you hate Zelda? It's such a good series. Like, Nintendo treats it with such love and care, you know? It's like their baby. I think you'd honestly be hard-pressed. I gotta tell you, I fucking hate Zelda. Fuck this game. Yeah, you hate Breath of the Wild, right? Can't stop fucking playing it, though. Fucking hate it. I was gonna say, you'd be hard-pressed to find a bad Zelda game. Like, I don't think they really exist. There are, like, some that are weaker than others. Some people who don't like certain Zelda games over others, but I wouldn't say any of them are inherently bad, you know? Like, I think most people would probably say that Zelda 2 is bad, quote unquote, even though it really isn't. It's just different, you know?
That thing almost ate my pickaxe. Access provided.
Supplies are on the way.
Stop and notice.
All necessary Morkite collected. Objective completed. Good work has been achieved.
I guess I should stand corrected. There is the CDI games. Yeah, I would say official Nintendo Zelda games, yes. But if you really think about it, CDI is included in that, and those aren't very good games.
Ready to kill some more.
I never asked a woman her age, man. It's simply how many hours I have in this game. I claim to hate. Okay,
Getting supplies.
it's fair. I gotta get back to playing Breath of the Wild. I still haven't completed my master run.
Good work. Sending in the can. Deep dive stage almost completed.
Zelda's Adventure is kind of bad. Yeah, that's kind of bad too. That's technically a CDI game.
Shield charged and ready.
Like that.
Drop pod arrived. Mule is returning to LZ.
That's a shame that Zelda's Adventure is bad though. It's like the fucking one game you actually play as Zelda, and it's not a good game. It's like, come on.
Be gone.
It's technically one of the CDI games you also play as Zelda, but
Rolling stone, brother.
Hey, scout. Hey, killer.
Hey, gunner. We need to take it. Crawl back to hell.
Make every bullet count.
ugh, fucking Metroids.
4 minutes.
So long, suckers.
I guess if we're talking efficient Nintendo games, like,
Ace for the first round.
you know, can we really say that any of them are like super bad?
Oh yeah.
Like, the only thing I can think of is Zelda 2 people don't like very much. Some people don't like Majora's Mask very much. Some people think Twilight Princess was pretty bad, even though it wasn't. Like, it's just kind of weird, you know? But like all those games, in my opinion, don't seem like they're inherently bad by any means. They're just different in their own rights. Like all those games just took a different direction compared to the traditional Zelda games. Yeah, exactly. It's like divisive is a good term for it, but not just straight up bad. Like bad design, bad gameplay, bad like philosophy behind it.
Hurry up! I'm not getting any younger.
That's why it's like I thought it was interesting. It's like how can you hate Zelda? You really can't, in my opinion. I don't think there's a valid reason to hate that series, other than the fact that they're good games or that they're popular, I suppose. It's just something that just kind of picked at my brain because I was like, does anyone truly hate that series? Like, because I really can't see anyone who does. Like, you could maybe make an argument that, like, the whole fact that you have to rescue Zelda in almost every single game is, like, a tired trope and they should retire that. Like, that's a fair argument, but I wouldn't say that it's divisively bad. It's just kind of like what we grew up with. But they've been doing better in the newer games where, like, you know, she actually can do something. Like, when she's rescued, like, she can actually banish the evil like she did in Breath of the Wild. You know? In fact, she was key to doing that.
Lighting!
Minus, you've done very well so far. Judging from these readings, I've met down.
Can't put the master point in a pack-a-punch machine.
We'll see. You've surprised me before. Eyes on your objectives. Let's get it done.
But what now?
Out of my way!
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill. Bam! Like that. Oh, yeah!
One platform
That's okay.
ready to use.
All this is just making me realize is that Nintendo should remake Zelda's Adventure and actually make it a good game.
Loot bug eliminated!
Because everybody wins in that situation.
Time to the bosses!
Can't carry anymore.
Don't let him flank you!
Oh, this is a Swarmageddon? It's gonna suck, actually. We're gonna constantly be pestered by these fucking tiny little swarms.
Let's provide
There's nitro here. Ready.
I made a platform. I popped a loot bug. Let's get the minerals. Platform!
What do we have to do? Just get eggs, black box? It's not horrible, but... The Swarmageddon's gonna really fucking be ass, though. Like, luckily I'm playing a class and playing a build that can deal with them kind of okay. But I feel bad for scouts during Swarmageddons. Like, they're just not having a good time.
You want some more?
Oh, you don't like Spirit Tracks? I didn't hear much about that game. I never played it. Yeah, I can't speak on Spirit Tracks because I don't know much of anything about that game. You know, I'm not saying that it's impossible to hate like one of the mainline entries. I'm just saying that it just doesn't seem to happen very often.
We gotta go get loot bug here.
Does it? You cut basement music, which sounds like a marching band. The stairs. I think I know what song you're talking about. I think I heard that shit.
Platform's place. Snooze.
I think some people were even saying that they should have included it in the game because it was so disorienting
Depositing minerals.
that it probably would have like had a great effect in the horror aspect to it. So you know what? I need to get my turret set up like ASAP, like right now, actually,
I hate nature.
to deal with these fucking little bugs.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Warden down. Now kill the rest of them.
I'd have to actually see. There's a lot of Zelda games that I haven't played though. Like, I obviously haven't played the originals, although I have seen them played a lot. Just not really interested in playing them again. There's fucking whatchamacallit, A Link to the Past. That looks like a good game that I want to play. I didn't play Four Swords Adventure. That looks like fun.
Swarm detected.
Minish Cap. It's a lot of like the top-down Zeldas I haven't played. I played a lot of like the mainline like entries. Like I played Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. I guess the 3D games basically is what I played.
One sentry gun ready to be built. Reloaded. I was born ready. The time is not great. We order supply jar like really soon.
Oh shit. Great. Ammo's just gonna be kind of tight, this whole mission. But you know what? I think we'll still be okay. Because we have plenty of nitro. Yeah, plenty of nitro. I need to resupply, like right now.
Hostiles are backing down. Finish them.
Yeah, see, I haven't played Zelda's Adventure, so I haven't been blessed with the Clown Dungeon. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't seem like one of those games I obviously have to experience at all, considering that AVGN kind of did it for me. Bugs.
Preserve your bullets.
Keep my sentry full of ammo, because it'll take care of those little swarmers. So what are we waiting on? We still have to do a black box, which is over there. Damn it.
Scammer's got a blip the size of a drop.
Okay, I'm just having all kinds of trouble.
I got it.
Combat positions. The swarm's here. Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
I'm totally like not with my team right now, but guess it'll be okay. Should get with them though. Let me see if there's way to him. How'd they get over there? Shit.
Bring it, Beckers! Oh well.
Wayne is petering out. Wipe out the rest and get on with it.
I'm gonna die. Wolf Link and Breath of the Wild is so goddamn stupid. Holy crap. I have that amiibo, but I never took it out of the package. Mainly because it's like, it was just kind of nice to display. And then I also have the Dread amiibos still in package. The Dread amiibos, like, for Metroid Dread, like, there really isn't any reason to, like, use them. So I never took them out of the package. Like, at least with, like, the Samus Return amiibos, like, those... One of them, which they never did this again, I'm glad they didn't. One of them fucking held, like, an extra difficulty unlock, which was stupid. I'm glad they never did that again. Because that was basically just, like, exclusive, like, amiibo DLC, essentially, which was really dumb. And, like, all it does is just punish the players who aren't able to get those amiibos, because guess what? They were limited edition. So, probably can't even get them anymore without paying a stupid amount of money.
Ready to kill some
The Wolf Link amiibo is also limited edition, too, actually.
Buddy.
I mean, Wolf Link is not actually supposed to be, like, a huge advantage. From what I understand, he really is just supposed to just around and be a dog, essentially. And, you know, you could not like a Zelda game, but to say any of them were inherently, like, really, really bad, I guess I can't speak for Spirit Tracks, because maybe that game was that bad, but I don't know. I'd have to ask some people.
Rocking is more legal than stoning. Eh?
Born ready.
Platform.
I guess on to another subject. I was thinking about, like, you know, I would consider myself a pretty good Metroid fan, but I always feel like awkward when you can say, like, you're a fan of something but you haven't even played, like, all the games and stuff. But I think that's kind of like an unfair argument, I suppose.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
I guess it just depends on what kind of fan you consider yourself to be. I would say I'm a hardcore fan of Metroid. I wouldn't say that I've beaten every single Metroid game, but I have played all of them. Mother 3 fans never played the games in their lives. Yeah, that's very fair. Man, why am I gonna do a bunker? This shit's lame.
One platform. Ready to use. I made a platform. Oi, Beardo! There ain't no point giving for shooting him. Access provided. Sentry gun needs assembly. Ready to shoot.
charged.
Whatever. If the team wants to bunker, then that's what we're gonna do. It's a noob strategy, but they just want to make sure we beat the fucking mission, so I'll allow it for now.
Resupply arrived. Go restock. Look! I'm taking some of the ammo.
Ammo taken.
I mean, Mother 3 is apparently one of those games that, you know, everyone says is amazing. Like, it's a shame it never got released in North America and all that stuff. The Mother series, I've never played it myself. I'm glad AVGN finally did a video on it because
Over here by the market point.
very eye-opening what type of game that is. Like, I always knew that, like, the Mother series was kind of fucked up, or at least Earthbound specifically, is kind of fucked up. Especially near the end. And it's like, it gets to that point, like, while almost, like, being innocent at the beginning.
Activated. Keep close and keep it safe while it sends back its mission data.
And then it turns out, near the end of the game, you're needed to fucking destroy, like, the embodiment of evil. Well, it's like an alternate reality, like Alien or some shit like that. It's like the psychedelic trip that is the Gyga's fight, like, near the end. It's just insane.
Halfway there, team. 50%.
Here, have a bullet in the face.
Got it right between the eyes.
Ollie, over here.
Hooray for bunkers. I guess I'll just kick up my feet and relax, because nothing to do since we're in a bunker. Yeah, the only thing about Earthbound, the only reason why I would never play that game is just I'm not a big fan of, like,
Just a
turn-based
month
games.
longer, 75%.
They have to have something that, like, really hooks me into it. Granted, I guess if I gave Earthbound a fair chance, I probably would get into it, because, like, there's a lot of, like, funny dialogue and unique interactions in that game that make it really interesting and charming. So it's like the combat's just kind of like a secondary thing. You know, technically, well, Undertale I did like, even though it's turn-based. But that's because it had a unique spin on it. Like, the thing about it is that turn-based games, they need to have, like, some sort of, like, active mechanic to it that makes me engaged. Paper Mario is also another good example of that.
Transmission completed. We've got all the data we needed. Well done, team.
Otherwise, I just kind of lose interest, because it's just like, okay, well, I'm telling my guy to attack.
Completed.
Ooh, it got a crit. Ooh, I'm so engaged.
All objectives completed.
You know, some people love that shit because they love, like, strategies and stuff, but I am not one of those people, unfortunately. I need to have some sort of, like, interaction within the turns, besides me just telling the guy what to do, you know? Like, at least in Undertale, it's like when I go for an attack, or, like, not to attack, or something like that, I have to avoid attacks near the end.
Sending in the drop.
It's like there's actually some skill to that, you know? And it's not just a random chance for me to get hit. That's a lot of fucking bugs, holy shit.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Mining hard. Die, monsters!
Okay.
Thank you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you.
Rock and stone, we did it, boys.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
That was honestly a pretty easy elite deep dive. Not too difficult. Okay. So, the next weekly I could probably do is
Rock and roll and stone.
probably just the regular missions. Yeah, like a weekly core hunt. This is also a Swarmageddon mission. God damn it. Oh wait, no, it's a Mac Terror Plague. That's not as bad. It's still pretty annoying though. I wonder when season 4 will start. And I cannot stress this enough. And stone. Exactly.
Rock and stone in the heart.
Rock, we rock and stone. Hurry up. I ain't getting
Drop
younger.
sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
That's it, lads. Rock and stone.
I have another kind of argument for you. Paper or plastic.
Don't let the fun
Stone,
get me.
everyone. Rock and stone to the bone.
Get ready to rumble.
I don't know why this exists, but Allie found it for me. Nowadays, like, you could find, like, you know how gummy worms and there's, like, gummy bears and stuff. Allie found a fucking gummy controller. And it's just, it's like a PlayStation controller that's just gummy. Like, that's literally what it is. And, it's very fucking good. And it's the size of an actual PlayStation controller, so it's not going to be something you can eat like one sitting. Unless you're crazy and you want to fucking be in pain later. No, it is not functional. It is a confectionery treat. It's just literally just a giant gummy bear is essentially what it is.
Hello and good.
Pretty fucking good. It tastes like, I think it's like a fruit punch, or no, it's a cherry flavor. Fucking love it because it's red. Cringe. You mean to tell me that if you had a gummy controller, you wouldn't eat it? What would you prefer, or do you just not like gummies in general? Because if you don't like gummies, that's fair. Gummy worms and gummy candy are not for everyone.
Making of the faucet.
That guy in mission control. He really has a cozy
Take
job.
out that food nexus.
Go lie down forever.
Sorry guys, I can't play tonight. I hate the controller. It's not an actual controller, man. It's just food. It just looks like a controller. It's just made out of gummy candy, shaped into a mold of a controller. Oh, the fact that it's not... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Well, I mean, if it was functional, that would be hilarious. Sorry guys, I ate the controller. I imagine a scenario where like someone's playing with it and you just take a bite out of their controller. And it's like, great. I can't fucking hold down back anymore, so now I just lose at this fighting game. Thanks guys. That's even funnier. We gotta get 7 quarks. Do I need to like... Okay, so I need to platform this.
Platforms, please.
I need to like point out stuff to me because I can't see shit in this cave.
There is nitro over here. Platform. Boom, baby.
Combat positions. The swarm is here.
Sentry gun needs assembling.
Am I about to get grabbed? Okay, no. Yeah, it's a Bacteria plague, that's right.
What a jaw-dropping experience! Let me go, creep! Preserve your bullets!
Jesus, that's a lot of Necteras.
Go forth, my weak.
I'd say Bacteria plague is probably like the second worst modifier. Sometimes it just throws so many of them at you, you're just kind of like shit. Because the nice thing about the regular bugs is that if you have AoE, you can usually just clear them out pretty quickly, but the Necteras, they tend to... They are kind of smart about how they spread themselves out.
I'm with you.
Nicely done, team. You secured yourself a nice bonus. Objective completed. Launch controls are active and awaiting your input. Let's bring it home, team.
Let there be light.
Mark!
Well, if we're ready to launch the Minehead, then we should.
Light. Skullcrusher. Looking sharp.
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
Shred 'em.
Guess I'm gonna take another bite out of this gummy controller. God, it's like heavy too. It's hilarious. I should show you guys a picture of it. Like it's truly like full size. The only thing it's missing is the fucking electronics to make it work.
Escape can inbound. Expect heavy assistance until we can pick you up.
It's not good.
One left, ready to use. Jaw dropping, out of ammo. The thorns hurt.
I need to fucking refill on ammo.
Goddamn overheating! Bam!
Give me the resupply.
Grabbing ammo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reload. Lean as a whistle.
Oh. That was lucky.
Bacteria Trijoy eliminated. Reloading. Lighting up.
Keep it together. Drop pod is en route.
Damn, this amiibo gummy. No.
Drop pod has landed and is ready for takeoff.
You're my new friend.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
I just love gummy candy. Like, what can I say? It was a perfect gift for me.
Chill. That's loud.
I guess what it is, it's like, I still have an attachment to gummy candy, because it's like a very big part of my childhood. So, whenever I see it, I always have to, like, get some, you know? Let's see if I can find the gummy controller for you guys.
By lithophage meteor fragments.
Let's see, is this the one that she got me? This probably is it.
This is the raw stuff.
Damn, I don't know where she got the cherry one from then, because not even seeing. She got me a cherry one, and I don't know where the hell she got it from. Oh, yeah, that's right. She told me. Yeah, for some reason they had these at Walmart. I forgot. Yeah, she said she found this at Walmart, which I was like, what, really? Because Walmart usually doesn't have stuff like that.
Mission selected. Your chariot awaits, gentlemen. Move out.
Here, let me leave this team real quick and see if I can. Yeah, here it is. Wow, you cannot find these in first-party shipping right now, but I think it was like a limited edition like candy that they had. Here you guys go. Let me post that link for you. Pound bags of Haribo sugar-free gum. Yeah, I know better than to eat those, man. It's funny because like the Amazon reviews on that shit were like so funny, and I think Amazon actually got annoyed and like took down the listing. But I mean, it was like, well, look, it's like those fucking gummy bears were like biological warfare. Honestly, it's like. It's like that fucking sugar alcohol that they put in that stuff is like so like painful for like stomachs. No. I've had those gummy bears before too when I was young, and it's like I've made that mistake and was like, oh my god, these things, all they do is just make you want to fucking die.
I'll kill anything with more legs than two.
They make you want to die and then just shit on the toilet all day. Okay. One more bite out of this controller.
Dwarf inbound.
Cheers!
Alright. Bye. Save the rest for the rest of the week.
For those about to rock and stone, lining up!
Got one more bite out of this controller. God, imagine saying this and meaning it.
I need to deposit in the mirror.
I guess that does sound kind of hilarious out of context, right?
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of blew my mind that Walmart was selling something like that. That she found it and she bought it for me. Because I was like, what the fuck? How would you know that I would like this? And second of all, why does this exist? It was really funny.
No more room.
Collection completed.
And like the flavor of the gummy, like I thought it would be kind of like a weaker
That's how you do it. Drop pod is
like
on the
flavor, but it's actually really strong cherry flavor. It's impressive. So, you know. Also, I just joined this mission and did nothing, and I'm about to get credit for it. Because I joined in at like the last second. Feels good, man.
way. Arrived. Retrieving the mule.
Gotta love when you don't gotta do shit and you win the mission.
5 minutes.
Isn't waiting forever.
Freeloader. That should be an achievement. It's like join the mission at the end of the mission. Or complete a mission without contributing hardly anything. Why does this guy keep dying?
The mule is secured. Initiating launch sequence.
You take those loads. Yeah, no.
Drop pod will leave with or without you.
Ain't no points given for shooting you. I'm back and load up.
Retrieving escape pod.
Bring it, suckers!
Alright, good mission, guys. It was hard.
Rock and stone, yeah!
One more mission and the assignment.
Wait, the last mission's a caretaker? Oh, God. I guess everyone else saw that and was like, nope, I'm good. I'm logging off for the night. People don't like this boss, even though it's really not that hard. It's only hard if you make it hard. You just have to fucking make sure that you take care of all the fucking ads first before you fight the boss. It's just one of those. Like, people just don't like doing that. They just want to fucking get the boss over with and be done with it. Also, I did not want to play Gunner, but I guess here we are. I mean, I guess it's not a horrible thing to have 2 gunners for this mission, but
Does the pot always make that sound?
Kill anything with more legs than 2.
Check your gear and let's go! Lighting!
oh, I was kicked. Great. I don't know. I think for the sake of making sure this mission goes right, I will play Driller, because when you have a bad Driller during this mission, it makes it so much fucking harder.
This mission rolling.
Drop sequence initiating.
Let's hit it.
This'll be the end of us.
You've been mistaken for a human.
If you don't rock and stone,
Come on,
you
guys.
won't get
Rock
hit.
and stone.
Arrival
All
has
right.
begun prospecting operations on Hoxie's, and management is furious. We're sending you in to grab whatever samples they're preparing for extraction, destroy their facilities, and show them that Hoxie's is DRG property.
Oh, another recent news. Apparently,
Ollie, over here!
I guess some guy that was running TF2 bots recently got
Surely hungry today.
fucking arrested for and sentenced 19.5 years in jail for possessing 3 counts of fucking child pornography. Which I'm like, great. That's not something I wanted to learn today, but there you go.
Platform strikes.
Apparently some dude named Dashy who ran TF2 bots all the time. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. It's like, huh. Never thought I'd say TF2 and fucking child porn in the same sentence, but here we are. Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. There is a golden Crassus detonator. I can hear it. Wait, which way am I going? Up or down? Oh, down. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy how, like, somebody from the TF2 era like that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, there's people, a lot of people are just pieces of shit. They always have been. It's like when you heard all, like, I don't know if anyone ever kept up with, like, some of the really distraught, like, disturbing, like, Smash player news where, like, a lot of these, like, top players were actually really fucking monstrous predators who were taking advantage of women in the scene. And really just puts a bad taste in your mouth and just kind of makes you sad for, like, enjoying the one thing you used to enjoy so much in the past. Although, granted, you never participated in any of the behaviors. It's just kind of how it is.
Do this, scrappy.
Need a hand here.
I would love to focus on the oppressor, but I need nitro.
I can't carry anymore. Taste the axe.
There we go. Where is that detonator? Okay, well, he's just kind of getting stuck, I guess. Hey,
Let's kill this precious detonator and get rich.
shit.
I feel less on edge without these things around.
Ow, 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 ow.
Try shredding some tree houses.
Oh no. Oh god, this is bad. Oh my god, and there's a core lock? Holy shit.
You'll need to disable this force field before you can access the data vault. Find the power stations powering it and shut them down.
I think this might be a wrap, boys. I don't think we're gonna win this mission because we don't have a full team either. Well, I could try to do this, but it's probably not gonna make much difference. Where is he? Holy shit, why is he all the way over there? Oh my god, this thing is still alive. Oh, yep, I'm dead. I can't believe they have 3 counts of possessing control points. Yeah, someone made that joke. I thought that was pretty good. They took first, middle, and last. Impressive. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. People like... Let me explain something on this fucking... the miner's log. What's that? Mission. So people really hate this mission type because they think it's too long and too hard and etc. And they made it like as part of like the normal rotation of missions that you can get and like assignments and stuff and promotions. And it's like, look, here's the thing. It's like when they retired the season pass that they introduced this mission with, they didn't want to take content out of the game, so they had to make sure that like this mission isn't going to just never get played, because it's already happening with this fucking mission right here, escort duty. No one ever plays this anymore. And it's disappointing because it's like people don't like this mission for kind of like the same reasons that they don't like this mission. They don't like having to kill a bunch of bugs at one time, and I don't know. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with escort duty or industrial sabotages. They're just different. They're different from your standard like pick up and collect shit type missions. Some people don't like salvage operation either. I don't know. I think it's really just like more so on these missions specifically, escort duty and industrial sabotage, especially at the higher difficulties. They can be very, very difficult to manage, at least the swarms and stuff. But I don't know, this mission, especially like when it got first introduced, was really hard on Hazard 5. Like the swarms were ridiculous. Like some people's computers were lagging because how many bugs were spawning in, but it really wasn't that bad because once you got used to it, it was able to be managed fine. And then the boss itself was also very hard too, because the Bestiary. The boss itself was very, very strong. And it spawns, like, at any given time, these appendages, which did a lot of damage. And then it could also spawn the patrol bots during the phases. But basically what it boiled down to, in order to succeed at this boss fight very easily, take out the appendages, take out the patrol bots as soon as you see them, and then the boss is just sitting there spinning, doing nothing for the rest of the fight until the next phase. Like, it's not really that hard. Like, he only has 2 attacks, really. He has, you know, spawning enemies, and then he has, like, the big shield wall attack that he can do. And then sometimes he drops and spawns, like, phase bombs and stuff. But that's not really that hard. Because when you take care of the ads, it's not a hard boss fight at all. It really isn't. And they nerfed it, like, a lot, and yet people still complain. I've killed this thing 89 times on Hazard 5. Maybe I think, like, 1 or 2 of those were on Hazard 4. But I played exclusively Hazard 5 for the longest time on this mission. 89 kills. Like, it's not a hard fight. And yet people complain that it's too hard, that it's too long, and all this shit. Because of it, it's going to be very hard for me. Basically the point I'm trying to make, it's going to be hard for me to fucking complete this assignment now. No one wants to fucking do it. But it's also an awkward time of the night, so there's probably not a lot of people playing it. And even if there are, I mean, I think I'm too tired to continue the stream at the moment. But anyway, I just needed to rant for a little bit. Because I hate when people just walk away from challenges, because it's not the type of game I'm used to. It's like, come on, dude. Ooh, no Far Cry 6 anymore. Look, the thing about Far Cry 6 is that I'm not playing it because it uninstalled itself, alright? I was gonna play it, so leave me alone. It's just that when a game gives you shit, you sometimes just don't want to deal with it. Like when the game itself gives you shit, not like the actual, like, design of the game. 6 is your favorite Far Cry? Okay. I'll make sure to remember that. Look, I'm gonna try to be back with Far Cry next week, alright? And we gotta figure out the situation with the audio, because it's, like I said, it's another thing where we might be able to pick each other up on each other's mics, because we're, like, right next to each other with our setups. So it may be kind of difficult. We'll figure that out, hopefully. So, because we'd hate to create a situation where we're echoing. And given the choice to go hard or go home, I will simply go home and do not seek challenge at all. I mean, you know, if that's the type of game you roll, then fine. But honestly, it's like, you know, one of the big things you can do about this mission, like, on these assignments, you're not required to have a specific difficulty. If you really hate the mission type so much, just play it on Hazard 1. And then it'll be fucking easy. You can do it with your eyes closed. Like, people have no right to complain. They really don't. It really isn't, but it's a nice charm being another bland Far Cry game. I don't know. It's like, I haven't played all of them. I played 5 was my first Far Cry game, and I loved it. Some people hated Far Cry 5 because they didn't like... It was kind of different from your traditional Far Cries, and then also a lot of people hated the ending. Far Cry 6 is a little bit more traditional, but my issue with it, it's just the story's just kind of boring, to be honest. That's really it. I like the resolver system and stuff like that with the weapons and everything. And then the gunplay just doesn't feel as good, unfortunately. To me, anyway. But it is a case of just, like, the thing is that we could play far enough into Far Cry 6, maybe it gets better. But even if it doesn't, that's okay, because we can play 5 afterward. Done with it. But I just need to make sure the game fucking works. Because I've had a lot of issues with Far Cry 6, like stability-wise and stuff like that. And the fact that it, for some reason, cannot find its own fucking file directory just kind of, like, you know, puts the wind out of my sails. Like, it really just took the wind out of my sails, is the saying. So, because we've had a lot of issues with just trying to play co-op. Like, I can't fucking join the game and stuff like that, because for some reason the game's, like, multiplayer, like, I don't know if it's the net code or networking. It doesn't work as well as 5 does. Haven't played 1 in Primal. That's fair. I think 1 is like the beginning of the series, probably not super like notable. Like the ones that people talk about the most are 3, 4, probably 5. But 3 is like highly regarded as like one of the best ones. Okay, I will literally show you. Hold on. It may watch as soon as I pull this up now, it's gonna be like, oh, what's right here? Hold on, it's initializing games. Hold on a second. So, here, let me see. Let me make a quick capture, I guess. How do I do this again? Window capture? Question mark? Hold on, I'm not sure if it's actually capturing it or not. I don't think it is. Nope. That did not work. Hold on a second. Let me remove that. Showed a black screen, I think, for you guys. Can I just do game capture? Capture specific window. Oh, that didn't work either. Unless it's like, hold on. Okay, well, all I can really tell you guys, it's not working. I can't show you guys. I'm not sure how to capture this specifically. I think I'd probably have to make a custom window, which is too much of a hassle. But basically all it's saying is, when I went into Ubisoft Connect, when you try to hit play on Far Cry 6, it says a locate installed game. I'm like, what do you mean locate it? It's been installed, it's been located before. So what's going on? So basically because of that, I couldn't launch the game. And then now it's making me download an update, which I'm like, well, I'm not going to have time to fucking do this update anyway, so fuck it. I just decided not to do it. It just... And that, and compounded with the fact that sometimes I couldn't play the game online with Allie a couple times because the system just did not want to work. That's just like... I think literally one time it's like we got so frustrated we switched to 5 and 5 was working fine, like the multiplayer and everything. So it's like, what the fuck? What's wrong with 6? It's like, Jesus Christ. 4 and 5 are slightly better versions of 3, but 5 decided to present the stories in a non-traditional way, ruined it for people that and the endings. Yeah. See, it's like when you try to deviate from the norm and something that you're used to, like, it tends to, like, facilitate negative reactions. That's kind of like with the whole thing with the caretaker boss and Deep Rock and escort missions. People just don't like it because it's too different, and it's, in some cases, too hard. You know, just like with Zelda, it's like when you deviate from the norm with Zelda 2, or if you want to talk like really bad, like Zelda's Adventure. Yeah, people are not gonna like it. Spirit Tracks, Majora's Mask, etc. It's just like if you change things, you know, it just always is going to facilitate a negative reaction from some groups. Was the protagonist being a silent protagonist with zero agency? I actually like that about 5, though. I don't like, because the whole point of Far Cry 5, in my opinion, wasn't so much about the character you were playing as. It was more so, that's normal within the Far Cry series, yeah. It's more so the fact that, like, you're in this world, like, you, the person, you're controlling this character in this world, and you're experiencing it through the eyes of your avatar, and basically fighting these villains that are just unhinged psychopaths that think that they're right in every way, and they're trying to convince you of their ways in any way possible, whether it's through logic, intimidation, or fear. I really think that 5 did a great job of that, especially with one of the villains, who's Jacob. He does like an amazing like sequence of like brainwashing in the game that actually works on you personally the first time speaking, unless you're just too jaded to like believe anything that you're. Um, yeah, I really like that about 5, and when we get to show it off again on stream, I mean, some of you guys might remember it from Ray's playthrough, but Ali and I want to play through it again just because we enjoy it so much, and also because technically it'll be a co-op playthrough, so it's technically different. And who cares? We sometimes play games on the channel. Who gives a shit? You guys just got to deal with it, I guess. As long as like everyone is enjoying the stream and everyone's enjoying themselves, I don't think it necessarily. I think it's all fair game, right? Um. But anyway, yeah. I think I'm gonna cut off the stream for there for now because I am tired and I just want to go to bed. I had a long 2 weeks and a long drive yesterday, so I like my protagonist to have a name instead of be just called Deputy. That's a fair argument. We want New Dawn and only New Dawn. Yeah, let's not talk about New Dawn. Not a good game. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being patient with me on Sundays. Definitely we'll be back on next Sunday, hopefully with Far Cry 6 if it works. But we're a community run stream. We stream every night at 10 p.m. tomorrow. Oh god, I don't know who's streaming. I think it's gonna be Austin, but I know at some point he said he wants to switch to just doing only Wednesday nights because he's got too much going on in his life. Plus he does YouTube streams, so you can always catch him doing those. But anyway, we appreciate everyone who watches, including all the people who lurk and all the people who watch the VODs after the fact. We appreciate you all. Make sure you guys sub for notifications on the Twitch channel because we're probably not going to be tweeting out the streams as much because we're just not liking Twitter, honestly. So please hit that notification bell if you can, please. And otherwise, I think you guys should all go to bed.